All right, welcome back, everyone. Farmer Cop here. This is going to be episode 69 of my No Man's Land gameplay series. So a couple things I did off camera. I sold the other 56 of our cows that needed to be sold. I also sold, so we had a couple other things I needed to sell. Let's go in here real quick. So in preparation for this episode, getting things done, for our lime production, I sold all of our rock powder and removed all of our lime from here. I also sold our wood chips out of here and our planks out of here. So I got like $2,400 for the wood chips and the rock powder, not very much. And then I got $68,000 for the planks. So this is just kind of in here. So what we're going to do is if we sell this building, because we're going to get rid of it in a second, if we get money for this, we're going to just take it right out of our account and then know that we have 100,000 liters of wood that we can add in when we replace this production facility, because realistically speaking, we could just move that over to the next building. But anyhow, lime production's empty, so that one's good to go. And then our storages, if I run over here real quick, our storages are all empty except for our fuel, which actually I'm going to write down the amount of fuel in here. So 5,078 liters of fuel. So that way we can move that over to our new tank. And we don't actually have to pay for the tank either, because if you remember, we have a deal with, as long as we buy our fuel from them. Are they over here? It's Russ Petro. There we go. So we'll get it from them. But yeah, so let's go ahead and just start. Let's sell this stuff off. And all these guys are empty. I put all the lime into a trailer. So yep, sell that. Perfect. Not going to get a lot for these guys here, which is totally fine. Sell that. And sell that. Oops. Nope, don't want to do that. Sell this. Yes. And we don't get that money back. So 1777 and 2805. So boom. And then the 2805. We don't get that back because that's just a wash. Because we're the fuel that we just sold, because it sells the fuel when you sell it, we're just going to put that back in that tank somewhere else. All right, we'll sell this off, get that out of our way. This thing's not going to sell for anything, but we're going to get it out of our way. And then this we're going to sell, and this is going to give us probably, we're going to leave our little box, our little distributor for now. Okay, we get that. 64,686. We got to take that out. So, to make sure it's all completely fair. Okay, and then back into build menu, we are just going to demolish this fence. There we go. Easy peasy. We're going to delete this. And there we are. We have pretty much cleared this whole space out. So in general, I think for our carrot equipment, so we're going to put another space here for storage. I think we're going to find a place over here for all of our root crop equipment. So we're not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to leave this alone for now. I'm not sure what to do with that yet, to be honest. It could be for the carrot equipment, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do with this space yet either, though I don't want this to be a field anymore. So I know some of this is just going to cost us a ridiculous amount of money to solve our problems, but that's okay. So I'm just going to, because I do want, actually I'm not going to put any, I'm just going to get rid of the field portion of it for now. I'm not going to paint any grass over it, but one thing I do know is I don't want this field here, because this field is terrible. So we're just going to get rid of it here. This is going to cost us a decent amount of money, but we finally have some money where we can actually invest in making our farm look really nice. So I'm excited about that. Again, don't know what I want to put there just yet. So this area is good for storage, but I think we need to worry about sheds first and then work around those. So I'm going to be in our way for sure. Move my character out of here. Here we go. All right. Perfect. And hopefully my audio all sounds good for you guys. I am recording at DJ's house, visiting him.
What up?
There he is. He's over there editing a Farm Sim News right now on a computer just over next to me. But yes, it's all rocking and rolling. So let's see here. Buildings, we need some big sheds. We got some big equipment. So let's see what we got. I'm going to go all the way to the end. We want some big old pricey sheds. Maybe not that pricey, but that thing's huge. I don't need one with solar panels. I mean, that would be good for money, but we don't need to do that. I like that one. That also has solar panels on it, though. I like to use some modded ones, not some base game ones. I do like the look of that one. That one's a nice one. These halls actually look really nice, too. I really like these. It doesn't all have to match, but I would like it to look decent together. Yeah, dry storage, that would be a big... That's a drive-through one as well, so that would be a nice one to have, actually, for, like, harvesters and stuff. And if we think about comparing them to, like, the size of the harvesters we currently have, these can handle harvesters that are much larger than that. So that's what I kind of like about that. So 190,000, and that actually would look really good with those guys there. Yeah, interesting that's not part of the same mod pack, but that's fine. So I think this is going to be kind of our runner-up for our main big shed, and maybe, yeah, we don't need to have maybe 2 of them over here. That might be a bit extreme. Oh, I did talk about actually expanding this field across, didn't I? We didn't even want to put sheds over here. Yeah, we don't want to do that. So we're going to expand that field across there, so we're going to put sheds over here. Yes, that's what we want to do. Because we have so much space, actually, on our farm, quite honestly. So maybe something like right in here. That would be a good spot for that shed, I think, maybe. Yeah, it's tough. Because we also can park stuff over here. We don't necessarily want too much stuff over there, but got that field there. This field's going to extend across here and probably into this field. So maybe just straight across there. So let's put a little line there where we're going to have that eventually do that. Something that is going to stand out pretty easily for us here. So that's going to not quite a straight line there. There we go. It's a little bit better. And then maybe up into that field there. That's probably where we're going to put a field. We'll just put that line in so we know where that line is. Okay. Boy, that just got rid of a whole bunch of our space, which is actually kind of nice. Silo's going to stay there because we already placed it there. So yeah, I want big equipment over here. Big equipment I want over here. It'd be nice to have the seeders over here and stuff like that too. So I think that's another thing to think about. Oh, I got to scroll back all the way down. Let's see here. I do like buildings like that too. We could do something just crazy big. That one's taking a second. That's a really nice one as well. It's got a couple entrances on it. Yeah, it's not bad. That one's, yeah, 165 is not bad for sure. Yeah, I do really like the look of this one, though. I think we're probably going to end up going with this one. So if that's where that's going to be at, the only thing I don't like about that, though, if that field's going to be there, is getting over to these fields. There's not really a path, so I probably actually might leave a path in right there. So if we have this, I want to be able to drive stuff through here, though, too, so we got to be careful about that. This one could probably go... Oh, I'm thinking about that. But if I want 2 of these over here, I could do like one right there. That wouldn't be bad, I think. I actually could do probably... Yeah, maybe we... I don't know. That's a tough one. This is a pretty big shed. I would like to do one for harvesters and then one for the seeders, but quite honestly, with the size of this, one might just be large enough to handle all of that. Yeah, if we do something like this kind of an angle here, and then we could put another shed over here if we need to. But something like this would probably do the trick. Yeah, maybe we do, if we can snug it up against the rocks here. Do something like that. 190 for that. Okay, let's go see how this looks on the inside. Oh, I gotta go in the door, I bet. Yep, there we go. Oops, there we go. Okay. Gotta go over to the button. There we go. Great sound effects on that. Great animations as well. Fantastic. Okay. So, the shed is fairly large. Let's see how the planters go in there. If I pull these guys in there. Let's get that guy started up. Get this guy started up here. Because ideally they would be the ones that would go in there. And again, I don't know how long this episode's going to be. Well, I'm just going to run into that harvester. That's fine. I don't know how long this episode's going to be. I know it would be probably a little bit longer than usual just because I am doing a lot of good customization stuff. I'd like to get it all done this episode, though, in terms of getting the farm kind of revamped. But I did say this episode was going to be all about that. So if you don't care what the farm looks like and you wanted to see some farming, this may not be the episode for you. All right. Yeah, we're definitely going to need 2 of these sheds, I think. So that guy can park in there. Yeah, I think that's what's going to have to happen. Well, we don't necessarily need 2 of these sheds, but this is going to be, I think, our cedar shed. Let's make sure this guy fits in here. Worst case scenario, of course, too, we can change it later, but rather not do that. I'm just going to knock that out of our way. It's fine. The cedar's huge, so no big deal. But yeah, we'll put these guys in there, and then I'm just going to leave these tractors hooked up to the cedars, because I think that's all we really use them for. At least these 2 tractors. I put 1 on each side. Oops, that wasn't great driving. But, yeah, I mean, there's still space in here, so we can still store some stuff from here if we'd like to. It does seem pretty excessive just to put these 2 things in here. Well, we can put the other planter that we have back here, too, and park it in one of the corners. And then if we get any other cedars or things like that, I think we can put them in there as well. So I think that'll still be the main purpose for that. Okay. So I like that. That's a good setup there. Right here, I would like a little truck shed where the trucks can just kind of pull through. So that one doesn't have to be too crazy long or too crazy big for that matter, because we don't have that many trucks. Even if we have later or more later on, it still doesn't have to be, that thing's huge. Is that the one we just put down? No, that's a different one. Why don't we use that one? That one's cheaper. It appears to be very similar. That would have been a good one. Maybe we should have done that. Done our research a little bit better. So something like this, I just wish it wasn't quite this long, I think is what I don't like about that shed. Just drive through? No, it's just doors on the front there. I wish some of the modern sheds there, though, I wish those were drive-through sheds. I definitely don't want to have to back the trucks in, so yeah, having a drive-through shed is going to be key. Let's go a little bit further down here. I know I have the Michigan Farm shed pack in here, which that one has some really good sheds in general. All right, let's see. But those sheds aren't too expensive, I don't believe. Maybe I don't have it in here. I don't see them. I should have seen at least one of them by now. Yeah, these are all going to be too small down this way. All right, bump it back up here a little bit. That's not a bad one, actually. That's not a bad idea. That one's not. That one's definitely a lot more reasonably lengthed. So I think actually I might go with that one. Yeah, that would be perfect, because I can probably put 4 trucks in there. I want to make sure they have room to get in and out and whatnot, and I still want a road through here, so maybe back it up a little bit, maybe like right back here. Yeah, maybe right there. I like that. Okay, that'll be good for that. So now we just need a place for all of our other random kind of miscellaneous implements, stuff like that, and then we need to put some storages down for everything, which we're still going to have plenty of money left over, actually. We're doing really good. Okay, so, and I think for the just kind of miscellaneous storages, I'm going to go back to thinking about that modern shed haul. So this pack here, because I think that's going to blend. Let's go all the way to the end and then work our way back. Yep. So I think this is the big one. Yeah, and that thing is, that's almost a little too big for what we're looking for. Are there different colors? Oh, you can do different colors on these. I didn't realize that. We'll deal with the white, though, so it kind of matches our theme a little bit. So I could do something like that. That's not the end of the world. That actually about me nice, because I can pack some probably large implements, back them into that pretty easily. I could do that. That might be good. And I could put a smaller shed over here, or the storages or something like that. But yeah, if we're going to put the field there, I still want them to be able to drive around there. So or actually, you know what? Maybe we do it from this angle. So if that's going to be the field and then a road right along there, we can always adjust the road over. But I think this will be out of the way of the road if we put it right about there. Yep, that's perfect. Okay. Now we just need maybe a smaller shed. That's still way too big. Okay. Something like this, but I don't think that's going to really fit with the... I wish you could change that roof color. I'm not a big fan of the red roof on that. Doesn't really match what we got going on. This one's a little bit better in terms of the roof. That one wouldn't be bad, actually. That's not the end of the world. It only has 3 bays, though. I'd rather have more bays, I think. Let's see. Let's see what else we got here first. I might have to default back up to that first one we just looked at. For this purpose, at least. Let's see. Nope. Don't like any of those. Terrible. Not really. The sheds actually look really good. They're just not, I think, what we're looking for right now. Yeah, I think we're going to have to default back up with that one. I think that'll be... Ooh, I don't know what I just did there, but... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find... Well, actually... I can't change the color of that. I don't like that as much that's red, and I actually don't mind the fact that it's open like that. I could do... Oh, here we go. So that's got a little bit of a rusty roof, but I think that actually blends really well in with what we have going on. So I think we're going to put this one in. I think this will be a perfect little shed for just right along here. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Well, we also could... I'm trying to think of where I want the storages to be at, because we also could put this right here, and that actually might be a better option. Put storages along there, or along the other side or something. But yeah, so I put storages along here or along there, that would work. Oh, actually, you know what? This isn't that big. I could put this... This actually could fit right in here really well. Well, I don't know. I don't really like how it sits up against that. Not a big fan of that. Yeah, I think this might be a better spot. Yeah, I think right over here. I think this is going to be a good spot for it. I think we'll just do that and then call that good for there. Containers now. Okay. So let's do our fuel one first, since that one's going to be a little weird since we have that agreement where we don't have to pay for it. Where do we want to put our fuel is a good question, to be honest. I kind of want it to be a little bit easier to access than the other things. So maybe like right up against this guy. Yeah, let's see that. All right, 10,501. We have to reimburse ourselves for that one. Okay, that's done then. Back to containers. Should be some cheaper storages down here. We don't want to pay for crazy ones. That's the liquids. The feed. That was a good seed storage. But we could probably actually, you know what? We have plenty of money. Let's upgrade and get some nicer stuff. Nope. Easy. I'm scrolling too far, an accident here. We don't need a buying station. Don't like that. I don't like the look of these. They just don't look good. I don't want to use those. But that might be... Gosh, yeah, that might be what we have if we're going to go with something different or nicer. Yeah, we might just go back to what we had before. Well, that's a seed silo. That's a little bit nicer seed silo. I like that one a little bit better. So maybe we'll go with... Change up the seed silo at least. Okay. Oh, I also would really like to have a root crop storage for like carrots. And stuff like that. I really, really like that. Honestly, though, too, this actually might just be the best area to put this stuff since it's right around all the equipment. So maybe we are just going to put it over here. I could put that, and then we can still spread them out pretty good. Put seeds right there. Okay. Now we don't need a propane tank, that's for sure. Yeah, let's go back down over here. It's a water tank, don't need that. Feed silo. That one does liquids. This one does... I'm pretty sure... Let's put this down. Worst case scenario, it's only $1,000 if it doesn't work out the way I wanted it to. Let's put that one down and see what that does. Because I can't remember. Obviously, the seeds one's going to do seed. This one will do seeds, lime, or solid. Oh, perfect. Okay, we just need another one of those. I guess I didn't need to use that seed one. How many seeds does that silo hold, actually? Is it going to be the determining factor probably here in a second. So I can do these guys. Perfect. Where's that guy? Be like $8,000, I think is what we pay for it. 20. Yeah, I actually am going to get rid of it. That way they just all match. Yep, they all match. Yep. Okay. I'm going to put that one right in there. Okay. So we have all those storages that we need there. Let's go to silos because I want. We have a good farm silo, which is great. Don't have to worry about that. I would like to get a root crop storage. I know we can obviously put them there. It's a multi-fruit silo, but just for the sake of being a little bit different. Those would be great, but they're not going to store the new root crops. Do we need a bale and pallet storage either? I don't think we do. Sure, for earth fruits. Oh, I see. There we go, down at the bottom. Just tell me what can be stored there. Nope, don't need any of those. Could get a stone pile for storing our stones. It's not the worst idea I've had. Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe we have to hold off on that for now then. Putting something like that in. But I think this is a good stop. Oh, here we go. Just beets and potatoes. Darn it. That's just beets and potatoes. I would love it if that would hold carrots. I would love it. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Okay. So for now, we still use that silo for carrots. That is what it is. I didn't mind that stone storage. It just gives us somewhere to kind of dump the stones on the farm. So I'm kind of like the idea of just being able to dump them somewhere. It doesn't have to be here, though. Oh, you know what? This little spot might be a good spot for. Well, it's 45,000. So if I don't like it there, I'm not going to like it. So, but we do need somewhere to put the stones. For now, yeah, maybe we do find a good spot for them over here. Yeah, we could put them right here. That's not the worst idea I've had for sure. Workers aren't going to like this as much with that being there, but we'll deal with that later. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you know what? This is where the stones will go for now. That's what we got. Okay, so now that we've placed all this stuff down and we kind of have an idea of what we want to do, we can do some landscaping to actually make this look good instead of look terrible like it currently does. Yeah, we don't want it to look terrible. We want it to look decent. So, this part of it, I'm not going to worry about right now until we harvest, because then we can actually plow out where we want stuff to go and then figure it out from there, because some of this will be field, some of it will not be. But I guess this is probably right where I'll put the field. And then this will not be. And then I guess, yeah, I can just paint this on. This isn't that big of a deal. And then we'll leave room for a road there. So put this field along here. Kind of. It'd probably be a little bit actually further over than that, but let's go ahead and paint on some grass. Okay, yeah, I'm just actually going to paint over this. Okay, and I'm going to paint over that just because we can just make the road right now. This road will be a dirt road here. Maybe slightly less. Yeah, maybe slightly less wide than that. Oop, nope, there we go. Just to keep it on par with what we've already got going on. Okay. This road actually looks decent through here. Get a little bit wider. Perfect. And then right here, we'll convert over to gravel. So it actually looks decent over here. Okay. There we go. Okay. And this is going to curve just right down and just into this area right here. Okay. I am debating whether or not just to fill that all in, but I'd rather there be a little bit more separation. I think that needs to be a little bit wider there, though. Yeah, we'll make this grass in the middle here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that can be, make that look a little neater. This can be grass. This can be grass. Perfect. Okay. Make sure the inside of this isn't just a bunch of grass. Nope. Okay, we're good. Okay. This all could be grass through there. Just clean that up a little bit. Yeah, for now until we get a better idea of what we're doing. This, actually, I just need more grass here. Yep. Okay, and then this inside here, I want to be gravel anyways. And I don't want it to hang over like it was before. There we go, perfect. Okay, and then this path is now gravel as well. I think that just will look better. And on time, I'm actually doing better than I thought I'd be doing. I thought I'd be going way over 30 minutes on this, but we're just pushing 30 right now. So I should be done here soon because we're almost done getting this basically squared away.
Hurry up, I'm hungry.
DJ wants to eat lunch. He wants me to hurry up. There we go. That's the entrance to that shed. And then what we'll do here is connect this like that. And then this. That makes sense to do it like that. And then this road can get a little bit wider. Yeah, like that. Okay. So, I like how that looks. Now it's done our 45 minutes. I'm just kidding. I said that for DJ's benefit.
You suck.
And then I'm just going to curve this onto there. And then this can just kind of just connect over that way. All right. Now we just need to put a little bit of grass down and we're good. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. All right. This is going to be probably the most expensive part too, because grass in Farming Center 22, if you paint it down, is extremely expensive. But financially speaking, we're actually doing a lot better off this than I thought we would, which is great. We'll still do some more upgrades in the next episode because I'm going to add some fields and stuff like that, and we'll get that figured out. Let me fix this little bit of mud here. Or actually, no, it was sand, dirt. It was dirt. All right. But yeah, we'll do a little bit more upgrades next episode in terms of buildings and stuff like that after I get some more fields put in and we get that squared away. But then past that, our farm is pretty much going to be good to go. Obviously, we're starting to get a point now, finally, after we're almost 70 episodes into this series, where we can actually afford to do some things to kind of make the farm look really nice, which is awesome. So we now are starting to make good money, kind of. Slow but surely, we're getting there. Okay, let's paint this in a little bit here. Perfect. Like the look of that. Okay. And I'm not going to worry too much about this stuff over here right now, because again, I'm going to add some field in here. We'll just clean this up a little bit. Okay. So now our farm has a significant upgrade. So it actually looks like an actual farmyard, and it looks like we're professional farmers instead of really terrible farmers. So that's great. We do have to add some productions. So I don't think I'm going to worry about converting the stones into lime anymore. I think we're just going to dump them here, and then maybe eventually we sell them, or we put the production down later when we have enough. But we use so much lime anyways, it's not going to matter. We do need to put another little sawmill down to get some planks done, but we can worry about that next episode. So there we go. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.